So have you given thought about what your retirement looks like? Do you have a vision? I know that I do. So I want to spend a few minutes kind of walking through what it looks like for me, and you can let me know what it looks like for you. So, number one, when I think about a few words to describe my vision of retirement, it would be calmness, um, flexibility, fun, um, yeah, I think those would be my top three words that I would use to describe what I envision for my retirement. And so, if you're new to my channel, my name is Amy. This is Retire with Amy. I am not a professional speaker, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I just purely decided to share my journey as I'm thinking about retirement. There's not a whole lot of information on YouTube or people sharing this aspect of before retirement. And so, if I can help even one person kind of walk through this journey, or we can walk it together, then I think it's well worth my time. So, um, what I imagine is just this, as I said, calmness, not being scheduled or so regimented all the time. Maybe not always having to wake up to an alarm, having your entire day pretty much spoken for. I think the other thing that I think about is, just having fun. There's so many different things that I want to try, whether it's hobbies, sports, new hikes, travel, just even, being able to run to the grocery store in the middle of the day versus during the evening rush or something like that. Just a variety of different things. But I also understand that, transitioning from that super busy lifestyle to kind of a maybe slower pace is going to take a transition. And so that's something that I'm well aware of, but I'm still looking forward to the fact that I should have a lot more flexibility in my life. Um, I think just rediscovering purpose. I haven't worked in direct care nursing for some time, and so while I have worked for great companies, I feel like maybe I've lost a little bit of my purpose. And so I think the majority of my career I have given back to society, and so I think just identifying a new sense of purpose, whether that's volunteering. I've said previously, maybe it's a different type of nursing that I work a little bit in, um, just finding what that purpose is, but also I think self-care, looking forward to that, putting me first, putting my husband first. And we're at that stage in life where, yes, our kids still need us to a certain extent. Our parents, they're getting older, and so they need us as well, but really prioritizing me. I think with getting older, the one thing I can recognize, and also probably because I'm in healthcare, and we see a lot of people and work with a lot of people who pass away. We don't know how much time we have on this earth. And I think just really prioritizing me at this point, and my life experiences, and spending time on that is something that I'm really, really looking forward to. And just have so many things that I want to try. I think just making priorities as far as relationships. I don't know about you, but I have found the older I get, is it you have to be really intentional about relationships that you have, friendships that you have in your life. I think with adulthood, different phases of adulthood, you're so busy that it really is hard to prioritize friendships sometimes. And so I've noticed the older I've gotten, you have to be really intentional about keeping those connections and reaching out to people, even if they're not reaching out to you, but just making that a very intentional thing. And so I still have friendships from my college days that I valued immensely. What is the saying? You can't make old friends. And I love those girls with all my heart. But we're all busy, and so just being very intentional and reaching out to people, making new friends too. I find that it's kind of challenging, the older that you get as well, and throughout adulthood. And so again, just seeking out opportunities to make new friendships. And I think a lot about, and I think I heard this on a podcast, or maybe it was a YouTube video or something, is um, when's the last time you first did something, for the first time? And so, it's true. I think challenging yourself and having new first times for whatever experiences that you're looking for. And I think that's something that really appeals to me, getting outside my comfort zone. So I have visions of that as well. I think, just understanding that life changes in a hurry and you don't know what the future holds for you. So just, experiencing the great things when they happen, and understanding that there'll be some challenging times in life too. But I'm very hopeful that, my vision of retirement is going to be um, filled with calmness, fun, family time, travel, and just growth. Yeah, that's what I am excited about, and that's kind of what my vision of retirement looks like. So I'm curious what your thoughts are, things that you're interested in experiencing. Um, I think there's a lot of value in sharing, thoughts, opinions, etc. So let me know. I appreciate your time today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon.